It's me, Mikey Pipes. Little horse still. Happy Friday, TGIF, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Friday. Today is Friday. Ooh, Friday the 13th. January the 13th, 2023. It's a little before 7:30 in the morning. A little half past the hour at 7. I'm going to give you a little montage of my Friday morning. We're heading over to Wantagh. That's on the south shore of Nassau County on Long Island in New York. We have a YouTube subscriber that also has a chimney sweep business, a chimney company. And he's got a problem with his Fujitsu ductless. So we're going to head over there and see what's going on with that. We've got a couple estimates lined up. And hopefully we can score one. All right, stick around, smash that thumbs up button, guys. Thank you so much. Enjoy the ride. So here we are. We're driving down Sunrise Highway, eastbound. We just left Baldwin, and now we're in Freeport. Freeport is an incorporated village. What's pretty cool about Freeport is that they have their own electric company and water company. So the electric rates in Freeport are the cheapest in the area. That's not really saying much as far as area because there's only two real power companies around here. We have Con Ed, which does the 5 boroughs, well, parts of the 5 boroughs, which is New York City. And we have PSE&G Long Island, which took over from LIPA and Loco. But we normally pay around 20 cents, you know, plus other little charges, taxes and stuff like that per kilowatt hour. Here in Freeport, something like, I don't know, 8 cents. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. The amount of difference between, if you live in this village, that you're blessed with not being sodomized by the utility company, you know, electric company. And a lot of people don't know this, especially the younger generation. The majority of that 20 cents that we pay per kilowatt hour for electric is due to debt service. Debt, D-E-B-T, debt service. Because about 40 years ago, Lilco, which was the Long Island Lighting Company, it was a publicly owned company. It was traded on the stock market. They decided that we're going to build a nuclear power plant in Shoreham, which is in Suffolk County on the North Shore on Long Island. They built this power plant. And then, of course, the people who say not in my backyard, they decide to open up their fat mouths and say that, hey, we don't want a nuclear power plant here because look what happened in 3 Mile Island. If something goes on here, we're all effed. I'm like, so they, the nuclear power plant never really went into operation, but it was tested. All right, they did test it. It was up and running, but it did not serve the public. So you can only imagine how much it costs, how many billions of dollars it costs to decommission a billions of dollar nuclear power plant. And that's why we have all this debt. And that's why we, the taxpayers, or the ratepayers, pay that debt service. Crazy, crazy shit. Anyway, that's my food for thought right there. A little learn something new every day. You see? Learn something new every day. Let's head on to Wantagh. We just left Freeport. We're going into Merrick on Sunrise Highway. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Happy Friday.
TGIF. What they say?
Nice to meet you.
You too, sir.
Don't worry about the shoes, just it's a little bit banana peel like. No, don't worry about shoes.
They slip off easy.
Yeah?
I got this. Don't worry, I got this. Right. We have 4 indoor units on the 2nd floor, and we have 2 outdoor units, one for the 1st floor, one for the 2nd floor. Here's a Fujitsu. This is the one. Let's see. Here's the one. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 control wires on this AOU 36RLXFZ. There's a serial number. There that is. And looking pretty nice. Looks like one unit goes down here to the They actually did a nice job here with all the covers. There's another there. Wow, very nice. Nice electric panel there. So we got this one right here. Probably low refrigerant issue. All right, so I have my access cover off. Circuit A, B, C, and D. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm using my yellow jacket, and I had him turn on all the indoor heads to high fan speed and a 64 for cool.
Mike, they're blowing cold.
They're blowing cold. I know they're blowing cold.
I checked too. We checked.
I know they're blowing cold. They're working for some reason now. Of course, you go to the dentist and everything works. All right, so I checked out both outdoor condensing units. One was the quad, which is the first one that you saw in the video. The second one was a 3-zone. And listen, the pressures look fine, and the temperature coming out of all the inside units, head units, are nice and cold. And yes, I did not check with a psychrometer what the temperatures were coming out of the vents, coming out of each evaporator, but they were cold. And gave him a clean bill of health. And I said, we took a look at the boiler. It looked immaculate, by the way. A Burnham P206 with an indirect on a nice little cement slab. I didn't get any footage of that, but really nice install. Installed after Hurricane Sandy. And yeah, wrapped it up with that, and gave him a professional courtesy of a no charge for the house call. And ironically enough, we're now going to our first estimate for an oil to gas conversion. And ironically, it is a referral by the gentleman that's left, who owns Empire Chimney. They're a chimney company here in the Wantagh, Belmore area, south shore of Nassau County on Long Island. So if you guys, and I recommended him a few times already, you know, for oil to gas conversions when we put a cast iron boiler in. So he does good work at a fair and reasonable price. So. All right, let's head up north on Belmore Avenue and head up to the next. All right, so I am at my next service call. This is the estimate for an oil to gas conversion, and turns out that the house is a historic home. Let's check this out. This is the Charles A. Frisch home. Wow, it's a pretty beautiful house too. Look at this, it's beautiful. Nice little walkway here. Obviously this is not original, but let's take a look. 1910. Wow, I'll let you guys read that and pause that. The Charles A. Frisch home. Gotta love all the detail here on the railings. Nice paint. Really, really beautiful. The nice wood ceiling. Very, 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 very nice. Nice too. The truck, that is. This is a pretty cool house. Look at that. That is pretty cool. Yeah, let's see. Wow. Any documentaries of this house ever done?
Yes, CBS. You Google my name and you'll see a shitload of NBC, CBS. The news has been here. I'm on Newsday. There's a video, Newsday video. Carolyn Gussoff came here, and yeah.
Wow. Let's check out the grand foyer.
Yeah, well, check over the door. I mean, that's, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, it's cool.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Amazing. But I love the radiators though. You never see this, the detail.
No, and like I said,
because this was a showpiece back in the days. They weren't.
Absolutely, you didn't hide these.
No, it's beautiful.
If you had this in your house, people thought you had money.
No, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I tell people all the time, you know, steam was an expensive upgrade.
Absolutely.
You know, 80 years ago, how many years ago it was.
Well, they got rid of coal, and they, you know.
Yeah.
Oh.
But you had steam. You had hot air.
This was lit by gas, by the way.
Yeah.
So when I bought it, the gas lines for the light were still here.
So like this, how'd you get this?
All of this stuff, this is the way they lit the staircase to go up. You know, houses
with
were
gas
dark back then. But everything, you know, you had to convert it to electric. Around the 1915s, they started to convert to electric. So you used to have the dual. You'd have 2 up and 2 down. So the downs were electric and the up were gas. But the light bulbs back then, the wicks,
Yeah.
inside the glass were wax. They burned out in a week. You got to change bulbs every week. Yeah, those filaments were made out of wax.
Let's check out the speakeasy in the basement.
Yeah. So in the spring, the door's going in with the porthole. Mahogany door.
Wow.
Watch your head on this.
Yep.
It's the TKO.
I don't know how they got your boiler down here, but they did. Oh, wow, look at this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the lighting,
Back in the days.
yeah, the lighting that's
Prohibition.
Up, yeah, that's it. The lighting that's up now, this airport lighting sucks. I mean, this lighting is cool down here when it's just this.
How old's the house?
117 years.
Is this, oh, you just did this though.
So I restored, yeah, this, you know, it was similar to what was here, but I had to pull it all out. It was all shit. It was, you know.
Wow.
But let me just, I'm going to tip this light and you'll see what the lighting is like.
Okay. Let's see.
See, that's cool.
Wow.
You know?
That is nice.
There.
Let's see the boiler. Okay, you got a peerless,
Yep.
oil fired. Oh, oil. All right, equalizer. Okay, who put it in for you?
Believe it or not, I made the mistake of getting involved with Sloan. Nightmare. Bad people. Very bad.
Okay.
But now I have Meenan that does the service and delivers the oil.
Good.
Yeah, they're good people.
Very nice.
One second. Now you got to open these.
That makes the sound? No.
Yeah. This is going on the door outside.
Wow. The Victor Talking Machine Company with the dog. I love it.
Isn't that cool?
With Chinese lettering, though.
Yeah, a lot of things had Chinese lettering back then. Lamps, a lot of, you know, home items.
Why?
I guess they were involved in production and the workshops and whatever, you know. I'm not saying it was made in China, but I think they were involved in it here.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting.
Just, you probably put your light on it. Look very closely at all the Chinese.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Cool, right?
That's awesome.
Yeah, my son is a Mandarin student, so he's gonna...
Really?
Yeah, my kid is...
Studying Mandarin.
And anesthesiology.
Oh, you can't go wrong with that ladder.
And he's a drummer. So he's performing at the Tilla Center tomorrow night with 60 other kids, all county.
All right, a little miscommunication with my office with scheduling the job, but we're not doing an oil to gas conversion. He just wanted an estimate to replace the wall unit, the 240 volt, 30 amp air conditioning wall unit, and put in a Fujitsu. So I quoted him out a Fujitsu 15,000 BTU single zone. We got that outlet right there, that 240 volt outlet right there. We're going to use that as a dedicated circuit for the Fujitsu. Change the breaker, lower that, drop that down from 30 to 20. Easy peasy. Bring my electrician guy in, Mr. Sparky, and get the job done. Got the approval, got the go ahead. You're going to smash that thumbs up button, guys. All right, off to the next. All right. So we're on our way to our third service call. This is a estimate, hopefully, for an oil to gas conversion. About a mile and a half up the road in North Belmore. That's all I know. Estimate for oil to gas conversion. We'll see what's going on, and hopefully we can get a 2 for 2. All right, let's see what goes on here. Let's see.
How are you, man?
I'm actually early.
Yeah, that's perfect for me.
Works for you?
Yeah.
How are you, Mike?
Good. You are very famous. I saw you on YouTube. That's why you. That's why you.
That's why I'm here?
Yeah.
Look at that. Pretty good stuff, huh?
Yeah. That.
Power of social media. Yes.
You want to see the boiler?
Yeah. You want to put in, what do you want to do? I know you convert oil to gas, yes?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
I saw your video.
Okay.
That exactly.
What kind of system are you looking to put in? Do you know?
I saw you.
Any brand? Bosch?
I don't know the system.
Oh, it's old. I mean, not that old, sorry. When I smell laundry, that's why.
Yeah, that is we have a small kitchen over there.
Okay.
The palm.
That's why, because the vent is there. Who did this, by the way?
No.
Who did this?
You don't want to imagine.
I don't want to know?
That guy's from Albania. Yeah, so crazy, man.
There's the vent. That's where the smell's coming from, by the way.
Yeah.
And it's...
Like a palm?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's for the...
Okay, I guess it works, right? You have gas in the house, or is it in the street?
No, it's oil. It's on the street.
It's in the street?
Gas
Okay.
is on the street. Yeah.
All right, so you want to do a tankless combi? You want one unit that does both? You want to do a cast iron boiler with a water heater? What are you looking to do? Let me take a peek in the chimney.
Honestly, one girl comes from another company, plumbing company.
Okay.
He say if the inspector coming, it's no pass the inspection for the kitchen. I don't know, it's true.
Well, you don't have gas in the house,
No.
right?
No.
So you're gonna have to get permits.
Yeah.
There's no other way around it.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to.
I have another problem.
What's the other problem?
The street is already painted 8 months ago.
They repaved it 8 months ago.
So we need to wait in 5 years, I think.
Yes.
But my neighbor have gas.
Yes. But you don't have gas,
No.
so you're gonna have to. You can't convert to gas then.
It's the best way, right?
Well, there's no other way of doing it.
Yeah.
Unless you want to do like a heat pump system.
That video is 8.16, I think.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. So we're gonna leave this here. We're gonna do a heat pump system. Okay, let's go see your AC system. All right. Here is our air handling unit. Let's take a look at some of the ductwork here. Yeah, we probably want to change the plenum. Yeah, I would probably change the plenum. We could keep it, but... And there is 240 volt. We could get away with it though, but definitely need to do some upgrades on the return. Okay, not bad. Since he can't put gas in the street, from the street, because it's freshly paved, we can give him a heat pump. Oh, you already know what happened. All right, so natural gas is out of the equation. There's a 5-year moratorium on working on the road since the road was mill and paved 8 months ago. You have 5 years. No one could touch that street. So that leaves us with a heat pump. I gave him a price on installing a Bosch IDS 2.0 connected system for heat pump. I also gave a price on the Carrier Infinity. Which one you think he went with? Which one you think he went with? Let's get your feedback down in the comment section down below. All right. So I finished my morning professional exercises, which is those 3 service calls we went on. Even though the 2 of the 3 were estimates, I still consider it a service call. I'm going out there and spending time there. So yeah, good stuff. Now some personal errands. I am now on Central Avenue in Cedarhurst. I got to pick up some things for the Sabbath, which starts tonight, and we'll be good to go. So I'm here early enough. It's 10:30. So I should be able to go in and out, get a parking spot, and get my things done. All right, so I was kind of done for the day, but being the boss, the job is never done, right? I'm basically a slave to my business 24/7, 365. Now, I know there's some of you big shots out there, all due respect, right? There's some big shots out there that can leave for months on end. Their business runs by themselves. I understand that. I just need I need one more key player, key employee on the team to make that happen. And then I'll be able to, you know, fall back. But until that time comes, baby steps, you know, be humble. You know, Rome wasn't built overnight. It was may have been built at night, but not last night, that's for sure. So anyway, I just got an emergency service call from a client that we've been to for a number of times over the years. 5 o'clock in the morning, his carbon monoxide detector went off in the house, and it unit in less than 5 years. Come on, because I would have loved to give him a Whale McLean Ecotech, like a 150, perfect. But since I'm ripping out everything anyway, might as well go all out, you know. It's all good. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm gonna go run home, head to supplyhouse.com's website, and order that additional isolation flanges for the circ, for the 4th zone, and get me a Taco 4-zone switching relay. 4 zones, the warranty exchange. You do 3 zones on board. That's right, baby. You do 3 zones on board. Excellent.